Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it is Shoshie and we are live and it is Wednesday and we are gonna paint some more Nurgle. It's gonna be fun. This music is a little bit chill. Is that okay with you guys? Can you hear me? Whoops. Yeah, can you hear me? Make sure, can you hear me? Hello, heroes and bosses and Benjamin's Prime, our staff. Welcome everybody. Yay. Okay, I'm just making sure everybody can see and hear me. Give me 1 second here. For some reason, refresh chat. There we go. Hopefully that will do it. There we go. Yeah. All right, how's everybody doing? This is like my chill music. All right, so today let's take a look at what we've been working on. Give me a second here. Howdy, Tay McNewell. How are you? This is what we worked on the last time we streamed. It's this Nurgle. Yeah, too chill for Nurgle. Let's switch it. I agree. Let's do... Do we have anything? Let's do this one. This one's definitely... What just happened? Tay, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, that's so awesome. Let's write that down. We got some Japanese metal. That's what we got here. Muck. No. Wait, I gotta write this down. Always, there we go. There we go. U-L. Lunch meat. It's lunch meat spelled backwards. L-U-N. Oh, I messed a C. All right, we'll figure it out. Heroes and Bosses is so assembling the lonely tree. Very stressful, yes. And I had to break that apart in order to get it to go together later, because I ended up putting together wrong. I do have to say that Kingdom Death has some really good tutorials on how to put that together now that they did not have when I first started putting that together. Arch plays games, is working, but listening and checking stream while writing tasks for your team for next 2 weeks. Awesome. Carlos, hello. Good, good, good. All right, let's give some hype to Tay McNoll for subscribing for 17 months in a row. That's so awesome. So this is what we've got begun. I've been working on him, and I feel like I need more contrast, a lot more contrast. So I've been looking and seeing what can I do to add more contrast. Because here's some cool Nurgly stuff, and it looks contrasty to me. I think we're gonna have to add some silvers and some other colors. Let's put some silver in there. Hi, Jamie G, unexpected. How are you? Good afternoon. It's so good to see everybody. All right, let's put this is the silver on there. And I'm gonna also go with, there's my bronze. Let's do, hold on, I've got a million things on my desk here. There's our black coal. Nope, that's not what I want. Dark warm gray, nope. Why don't I, it's one of those things where I didn't put anything away on my desk and now I'm paying the price. Okay, hold on. How about black glue? Nope. Bronze? Nope. I may have to use my new, let's get out my new ones. I've got these awesome, this will work fine, steel from Dark Star. These are Dark Stars. These are really good. You just scored yourself some iron breakers from eBay for $30. Is that a good price? So I don't know anything. I don't know what an iron breaker even is. You're looking forward to putting some colors on them? That sounds awesome. That happens when we add a little, ooh, I kind of like it. Just a little bit of maybe some silver, because maybe some silver. It needs to be even brighter, possibly. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Make that sharp. All my little edges can be this silver color. This is much better for the music. Oh yeah, yeah. That is much better. That's what I've been waiting for my whole life. And there we go. I'm just gonna get some silver in here. Much, much better. Okay, so we are working on, here, I'm gonna add some burgundy to my palette because I've decided that my palette is orange, purple, and green. And so we're gonna add some rusty colors so that these leathers look like they match. Watch this. Let's do a little bit of burnt sienna. So I've got my little leather triad. Is that gonna come out? It's not gonna come out unless I open that up with some. There we go. Teviston, hello. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, we got it. We got it. This is my leather triad right here. It's like a burnt orange, burnt sienna, and a mahogany. That's my leather triad. Let's write down Teviston, 31 months. Hi, Max Cool. Usually listen to metal when painting chaos. That, I think we should. We don't have a ton of metal, but we're going to be getting some. In fact, where's my metal thing? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Boom. Is that going to do it? Oh, now my screen is frozen a little bit. Hold on a second. For some reason, I'm unable to unhide. There. Did it work? My music donation drive? Let's take a peek real quick. I'm going to see. No, it's still not showing? Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to fix this. Oh, cool. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but so there we go. Let's do done. Is it working? That is so strange. There. We have a music donation drive, and this is so we can get metal, because you can see it says metal music donation drive. So the next money that we get is going to go toward buying some metal music. And let's see, Heviston was our next subscriber. There we go. There's some hype. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Lurking and assembling Terra from Judgment. Awesome. Unexpected. Cool. So I've been looking at this guy, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with him and where to go with it. So I need a little color in some spots. So I'm going to start with this mahogany, and on all of the little leather strips here, I'm going to give it a little bit of that mahogany, and then I'm going to come in and paint the rest of the leather. Watch. I'm assuming that this is going to be what's holding that on. It has been, so this is not something I'm used to painting, and you can kind of tell because I'm a little bit trying to get it right, but I feel like it's getting better. It's starting to look a little better than it did yesterday. I did work on it a little bit more, and that was good. All right, I'm looking for other spots where we could potentially have it look like leather. Maybe this box. Maybe we'll paint this box in a brownish reddish color, even if it's not a leather box. We can always change it, right? This is like a little ammo box, which we can change it completely if we want later on. It's just too samey for now. Too samey. There we go. It's already looking better. How often does it happen when you're painting along and it's looking good, and then you're just like, eh. It just doesn't pop. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't make my eyes excited. And that's where I'm at with this guy. But I'm happy that people were interested in me painting him. Oh yeah, that looks already way better. Let's get the other side over here. So I'm thinking about selling this when I'm done. What do you guys think? Do you think anybody would buy it? Even if it's just for fun? All right, so let's go in with this dark silver again, and we're going to paint all of these little corrugated tubes. We always paint those silver, and we'll rust those out in a minute here as well. Let's paint the rest of this chain. We started the chain but didn't finish it. It was kind of bopping around all over the place. You would? Robosh will buy it. Okay, good. Robosh, if I paint these for nobody but you, then I will be super happy. I would be happy if you're the only person that was interested. And then somebody, do you see that? There's a little, I'm going to have to glue that a little bit. There's a little wiggle of the flames. Do you have a Chaos Nurgle army, Robosh? Because I want to show you something. This guy, somebody made a complaint about how he looks like a Zinch. But here's the thing. The guy who sculpted all this on here said, no. It's a Zinch that got corrupted by Nurgle. And I freaking love that idea. And so that's how I'm going to paint it. So I'm going to paint it like that used to be Zinch, but now it's not. Now it's Nurgle. Super corrupt. Chaos on chaos. If it's GIGW, somebody will buy it, especially since you painted it. I don't know. I don't know how much I would pay. Prices. Benjamin, I paid $100 for each one of these. That might be a lot, but they are custom kitbashed. So they're going to be custom kitbashed and custom painted. So I don't know. I probably can let them go for 100 each at least, but maybe it would be nice to get more, but I'm not expecting more. Do you know what I mean? We'll see what happens. I'm trying to get everything covered right now. There we go. I went back and I mixed a new, like a Nurgly color. I mixed, what did I mix? I mixed Dunkelgelb, which means dark yellow. And where's my other color that I mixed? I mixed this one, camouflage green. And I mixed a little bit of this Ushabti bone with that to make a lighter color. Double the chaos, double the fun. Yeah, you're right, Jamie G. Put where there are dings in the metal, show some silver edge highlights to represent metal exposed. Good idea. Been Panzered, how are you? It's been a while. Thank you so much for subscribing 3 months in a row. Been Panzered. Let's give some hype to Ben Panzered for subscribing 3 months in a row. That's so awesome of you. It's so cool. All right, little skull action up here. Okay. Now I'm looking for areas that... Yes, hype. Thank you for that hype. Get a little bit more light green going on this. Whatever this little nodule of weirdness is. There's another one down here. Like a little boil. I think it's like a little boil. Just a little boil. Okay. By the way, I've added a points. You can spend on your points, and you can buy access to be able to ask for the Yiddish of the word of the day. You can either ask for a definition of your own, or you can ask me to come up with something. Either one is totally fine. All right, this side feels so much better and so much lighter. I'm still working on this leather. I keep getting sidetracked. All right, now I'm going to use this burnt sienna. I'm going to definitely put some little dings and scratches on there, though. That's a good idea. I like that. Let's do this. Ah, yes. Boom, boom, boom. See, that pops now already. Much, much better. Okay, let's get the side. Oops. Their side. Oh, you know what? Oh, there's a little bitty. Hold on. I just missed this. There are no leather ropes on this side, but there's a little bit up here. I like how that actually looks brown now on top of that green. I'm not unhappy with that at all. All right, we need some black in here somewhere, don't we? We need like a nice black. I do have a bear with me 1 second. think I have a black in my... That's Nuln Oil. That's not black. I thought I had a black. I don't want to use my my flat black. I want to use a like a satin black. Let me find one. That's a black wash. Wait. Oh. Vallejo model color is flat, but maybe I can find the... Wait. Aha! Here we go. Do you know what? GW stuff always just looks better satin. I think all these games. He's a big fellow, lots of painting him. Yes. There's a lot of like little thing. Oh, look at that pretty shiny satin. That is what I wanted. Like I said, GW just looks better. It doesn't... I don't think it looks as good with I don't think it looks as good with flat colors. It just looks like flat. All right, so I'm taking this. I'm gonna paint this magazine or whatever this is black. It was like a flat black and it didn't look good. Paint it a shiny black. That's already slightly better. Okay, now what else? What else can go black? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go in here with my silver color and I'm just gonna hit all of the highlights on this weird gun thing. That's kind of, it's kind of got a flesh color now. There we go. And then, you know what I need? I need to paint all these tubes black first and then add that silver or a Nuln Oil or something. Yeah. And I'm gonna get out my Dark Star. I've got a bronze or something. I have to have a bronze. Let me check. I need like a dark brownish bronze or something similar. What's this one? Ooh, platinum? That might be too light. Wait. Here we go. I found it. This is perfect. Oh, look at that aged copper. Tin bits would be ideal, right? But this has a really rich brown in it, and then we can maybe highlight it with this copper. Technically, it's like platinum, but all right. That, ooh, God, that's beautiful. I think it's prettier than the metal that I had on there too. Let's work this in and see. Does this look like tin bits a little bit? Oh my God, I love that so much. That brown kills, doesn't it? Yes. That's better than what I had on there. I promise this is gonna be beautiful when I finish it. Beautifully Nurgly, beautiful Nurgly. It does look like tin bits, yay! That's awesome. Your ability to not smear paint despite holding, well, so that's not always the case, but I do appreciate your compliment. Sometimes I smear it. Sometimes I grab it in the wrong spot. It happens. Hi, Inky John. You're very sad when your last bottle of tin bits is gone. Well, just get aged copper from Dark Star, because apparently it's a lot like tin bits. I like how it goes on too. It's really, it's good. It coats really well. Like there's a lot of coverage. Yep, that looks nice. I'm gonna need to Nuln Oil the heck out of it after I'm done putting this on. Do. I like it already. Okay. Let's do little spots. There is so much the cover. So you guys did not like his Dark Materials, right? I think that's what people were saying, they didn't like it. I've been watching it and I'm not sure if I like it either. But I am always on the lookout for better shows to keep track of. I did watch all the Magicians. That was super good. I liked that. What else did I watch all of? I don't remember the names of everything now. Okay. Oh, I like this. I'm so excited. I wish I would have painted his, like, whatever his undercarriage first. I really do. Okay. See, chat is moving. That is good. The books were great. You haven't watched the show. Okay. Arsh says, I jealously hoard my old GW paints from when they had the old flip top. I do too. So what was it that I have? This is what I collect. I pretty much collect this. Look at this. It's Flesh Wash. It's the one paint. It's like an ink and it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Watch Dark in German. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, so I haven't seen Dark, but I have seen The Rain. The Rain it's okay. I thought the first 2 seasons were good, and now the third one, I'm just like, All right, I will watch it in German, though. I've heard that it's good. The old ones seem to flow better, cover better, not dry up, not separate. Yeah, I think that Mike McVeigh was the one who developed those original paints. And he also developed the P3 line. So I actually think if you like some of those older paints, who is it? Oh, it's like a UK company that does them now. Coat d'Arms. Coat d'Arms is supposed to be real similar to those old GW paints. I have never had a chance to get some because I'd have to ship them overseas and then they would cost me a lot. But I've heard good things about Coat d'Arms. And I guess if you live in the UK, it's not that hard to get those. Hi, Dr. Panditeka. Danke für die Emoji. How are you, Panditeka? All right, I'm looking for, like I said, I'm looking for these tubes. Tubes. There we go. Well, that's much better. Trying to get all these things. I need to really kind of maybe slow down a little bit and concentrate on what I'm doing. Actually, he's starting to come together. I do think that he is starting to come together. Let's go ahead and paint this smoke cloud. Okay, the one thing I wanted to do with the smoke cloud is kind of make it look like a smoke cloud. So, oh, Arsh, did you link something? You have to send it to a mod. There's a new one called Lovecraft County. I want to see that. Ah, Crimson, how are you? Thank you so much for following. We're painting this cool looking Dreadnought right now. He's very much modified and sculpted by a friend of mine who is a fantastic sculptor. And I'm going to get all this coverage here. I do need to go in there with some Nuln Oil and dirty things up a lot. A lot. Okay, hold on a second. Some things just need to be straight up filled in. Like those little, all these little holes here in the vents. instead of being flat black, they'll be satin. They'll be better. And maybe we could even smoke that up a little bit and make those look a little bit more, maybe some weathering powder or maybe some of this grease. Where's that grease that I have? This. Maybe some oil wash, dark mud. All of these like little dealy bobbers in here need to have a dark, there we go. So much better. We just need to define all the things and then add rust. We're gonna rust the hell out of this. That chain needs to be rusted. I do think we're needing an oil wash on things though. Okay. You got some UK friends you got to see about that, yeah? Fine, you just found out about a German Twitch streamer who streamed modern violin, and it sounds awesome. Awesome. That's great. Arsh says, I did. It's a pick to the old school GW bottles. Yeah. Oh, it's not these flip ones. Oh, they look just like the P3 bottles, didn't they? Or similar. The Citadel Typhus Corrosion is kind of like the Vallejo Smoke. Typhus Corrosion. Do I have that? I might have that. Hi, Ailey. How are you doing? I'm going to add some black in here. Just to see if stuff will... Yep. Oh my gosh. That made such a big difference. Okay. That makes such a huge difference. Watch this. When I'm going to show you this, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, it really does. Just that little bit of black. Boom. Dang. So, oh my gosh. Maybe I should have primed it with a satin. I already like that. Yep. Man, okay. I'm gonna get out an oil wash because I think that's what this needs, and that will hopefully still look a little. You like the current P3 but hexagonal. Yeah. Oh, okay. All of my paints from that era are still in great shape. Liquid not separated. The inks and glazes have thickened a bit though. You can, where was it? I have some stuff from Green Stuff World that revitalizes paints, especially these GW paints. Where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Not today. I thought I had it, but I don't. All right, I'm gonna get some oils. Bear with me. I'm gonna see what happens. Let's see, do I have some green? There's black. And I think I have a green somewhere, a dark green. Ah! All right, here we go. Okay, this is awesome right there. Here's blue. Do I have a brown? Is that even a brown? Daily blue, that's not the right color. Here we go. That's acrylic. I don't want that. Titanium white. I might be able to use that a little bit. It says Prussian blue. Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's a brown. There's a brown. All right, I think I've got everything I need. Schminke. Okay. Close enough. And I just need a little cup for the white spirits. Hang on. Here we go. Here's some of the white spirits. And I just need like a little Dixie cup or something to hold it in. Maybe. I probably threw them all away already. Damn. What's that? That's solvent. I don't want that. Oh, look what I found. Let's try this first. This is, see, I have all these Citadel washes. Athonian Camo Shade. Oh, and it's perfect for Nurgle. It's like a poopy green brown color. Let's try it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Where can we put it so that we can see, like back here maybe? Yes. Oh, there we go. I love it. You can stick it into the back, into the recesses of stuff. There we go. We're definitely gonna have to lighten stuff up a little bit too, though. Use a mix of acrylic and distilled water to thin them. Wait. Oh yeah, acrylic and thin water. Yeah, that'll work. You'll go look. The bottle thing. Yeah, the bottled, it's called Paint Revitalizer. It's from Green Stuff World. And I actually think it works really nice. Let's see, can we put this? Oh yeah, look at that. That looks awesome on that silver. It kind of dulls it down, but it also makes it look green and gross. Let's put that on here too. Yep. Everything. Let's do on everything. Camo shade. Athonian Camo Shade. What happens when we put it on this brown box? It gets very dull and dirty. Good. It's kind of got a grease look to it, so that's perfect. Grease. We don't want anything too shiny. Okay, right here too. Okay, so one other thing that I'm going to hold off on these for a second. I don't want these just yet. I gotta wait for stuff to dry anyway. Okay. We're going to get in here with some of our lighter color and mix it with a little bit of green. And now I'm going to try to come in here and pick out a little bit of highlight. Because everything is way too dull now. A little bit much. Ah, see how that pops already? It's good. Okay, same thing down here. All these little, we'll just pretend to edge highlight a little bit and then wet blend in some of our green. How are you doing? Dr. Pandateca, you have been painting so much lately. How on earth are you staying so motivated in this heat? I'm so impressed with you right now. You've been doing a lot. Let's add a little bit more green. Some of you guys have been just painting a few things every day. And I've I don't know, if I'm not streaming lately, I've been having trouble staying motivated. Okay, there we go. I really like that. Let's get in here with this white, or whatever this is. And we're gonna just kind of hit all of these edges as much. See how that's popping already? We could do the little, Ben Kometz does this little thing where he just kind of touches little dots. We can do the little Ben Kometz dots. And a lot of times that little bit of contrast helps more. I love that. Okay. Under all of the scratches. Somebody suggested that I do a little silver. Let's do it. Let's do some silver underneath some of these scratches. Some of the bullet holes are like flesh, like so they're like wounds, and some of them can be actual metal. Or both, right? We can have both. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my little 10 bits color and hit these little. It's all the little tiny details that make it so realistic looking. There's the silver. Okay. Oh, I see more stuff back here that didn't get painted. There we go. Okay, now with this lighter silver, we can come in here and watch what happens when we just hit. I'm looking at where is it actually being reflected from the overhead light. And I'm just putting a tiny little reflection on some of this chain. Just a small amount because too much and it's gonna look too shiny. It already is starting to look shiny. But we're gonna add some rust later. So with that little bit is really helping. Did anybody ever see that video game in the 90s called Abe's Odyssey? I love that game so much. Follow me. Follow me. Uh-oh. Do you remember that game? There was Abe's Odyssey, and then there was another sequel, which was, it's a platform game. It was so hard. Loved it, loved it. Anyway, something about that game reminds, I mean, Nurgle kind of remind me of that game. That's what I meant to say. That looks awesome. Okay. Just that little bit. Remember the little tubes down here we can just hit with a tiny amount of silver, just a tiny. Okay, let me look at chat. Thanks a lot. It's all thanks to the 2 powerful fans blowing cold wind into my face. That's a good idea. I like that. Bear with me here. I'm going to switch something. One of my wife and I's faves, they're making another one, and my son is telling me, really? Oh my gosh, Inky John, that's awesome. I need to find out when they do that. Hi, Total Chaos Inc. How are you? You must like chaos. Total Chaos Inc. Okay. Yay, thank you for following. Yay. We're in the process of trying to make this look actually like a 3D kind of, you know, Droidbot thing, but now, wait. Yep, no, we're gonna put that in there. There we go. Kind of paint a line some of this because it's whatever that little thing I tried before didn't work too well. Okay, so I remember one of the things the guy who sculpted this asked me to do. We're gonna take, not shadow flesh. Where's my other flesh color? Let's take this tan flesh and a little shadow flesh. And we're gonna try to get in here and maybe get this to look a little bit more like a Nurgle flesh. All right, maybe a little pinker. Well, let me see if I've got a pink. Oh wait, this one. Yes, pale pink. I can open that. Do you remember we were talking about not smearing paint everywhere? And that's exactly what I did. I did it right out of the bottle too. All right, pink is on. This is gonna have to work. Please let this work. All right, I'm going to put the pale pink on first and see if I glaze this in here. It almost reads as a white. Let me go back into this tan flesh. It's a little bit peachier. All right, I'm gonna see. I need to really thin this out a lot. Greek Nagos. I always called you Geek Nagos. How are you? Thank you so much for the subscription. You are so awesome. How have you been? How's the heat treating you? All right, I want to try something. I'm gonna take this peachy color. I'm just curious, what happens? Ooh, what happens if I edge highlight with it a little bit? Does it get creepy? I don't know. It kind of works. It's working better than the white is. Ooh, there's a cat hair. Or brush hair, actually, that one is. All right, let's just put some of this color on this supposed to be flesh looking thing. It doesn't. All right, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Let's just see. Maybe. I'm gonna go with the darker flesh and see. There. It's the wrong color. Let me try. Let's try a tiny bit of red, transparent red mixed with my pink and see if I can't get that to be a little bit more, or my flesh color even. There we go. Can you guys see this? This is going to contrast so much better. Hi, Miss Half Damage. How are you? Casey has been that's right. Why did I think you were Texas? Because that's where I first met you, I think. KC has been pretty mild, more rain than usual, but my AC hasn't been this little used since you moved to Kansas over a decade ago. Hi, Ryakshan. Is that how I say your name? How are you? All right, let's try this pinky color. Yup, that's what it needed. It needed that, just that creepiness of that pink. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, that's what it needed for the Nurgle. Let's do the tentacles. I'm just gonna hit the inside of that tentacle just a smidge. Ooh, I like it. Let's get the rest of the little bits of fleshy nurgliness. Look at that. That's what it needed. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. That little pink pops with that green. Looks so good. Reaction. I love it. Okay, I will fix it. Double Chronox. Thank you. I was struggling. I was struggling with this. You guys were watching me. You guys like watching me struggle, though. That's probably why you wanted me to keep painting this, because you like watching me in pain. Is that too much pink? A little bit too much pink. I don't know. I just like that little bit, right? It's looking good, though. I think it's cool. Let's go down here. This piece. Let's go with the peachy. You know what? That's why it was bugging me, because I was making it too peachy, and it needed to be more pink. The peach was too blah. There we go. So that was a little bit of transparent red mixed. I would say, what is this color? I think it's one of those colors that you use on Skaven. Skaven, is there such a thing as a Skaven pink? That's what I would put on it. There we go. It's starting to look more realistic and Nurgly. That was my issue. Okay, and a little bit of this. Oh, there we go. I add a little white to that. I would like this to come together into like a little pustule. Where can I use some yellow for that? Can I do this? We're gonna need, well, that's not even, we're gonna need some satin medium for sure for a pustule, because I'll show you why. Ah, come on. These never want to come out. I'm just gonna have to take off the top, aren't I? There we go. Oh, don't blurp out. It's not gonna. There's like a crusty bit. I'm gonna really try to get this yellow out. Unsuccessfully. There we go. Now it's coming finally. There we go. Dang. Jesus. All right, take a little of this yellow, and we're going to put this on any little blobby blob here to try to make it look like it's kind of coming to a head. Ew, gross. And then we'll wet blend around the edge so that it's good. That's actually working. Good, 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 good. Let's make it a little, take a little transparent red so it feels like there's like a little infection going on, because there's inflammation where inflammation is. Ah, so gross. Gross, so gross. We needed that though. We needed that. That is what I used on that creature caster model. There we go. Little blobs of boils and grossness. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You guys like it? You see those are starting to look pussy. Let's go ahead and make that one a little peachier, like it hasn't yet reached full grossness yet. Okay, and again with the little bits of the red inflamed Nurgleness. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, and then the yellow on top of the boom, 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 boom. Do you like my sound effects? And then, let's see if I can wet blend that around. Ew, so gross. Let's do a little bit of this coming to a white head over here. So now when that dries, and we put a little bit of satin medium on it. Hold on, let me get my satin medium. We need the gloss medium. Where's that? Gloss. That's mixing medium. That's not what I want. Ooh, here it is, gloss varnish. You agree with double Chronox? It's disgusting. Looks nasty, so you're doing it right. Good. That's good. I want to paint Nurgle nasty, right? Here's some, okay, this is my gloss varnish. I'm going to paint that right over the little boils and things. Just that little bit of gloss. And that's going to take it to that next level of nasty, right? So gross. Yeah, that'll dry nice. You want that to dry shiny because of the pus. The pus. You should wear a face mask while painting this. I should, right? All right, here's this again over here. We're gonna get this pink. I have a question. Would there be eyeballs on? Would there be extra eyeballs? I don't know enough about Nurgle to know if he's got eyeballs on stuff. COVID themed Dreadnought. Yes. That's gross. That's funny. Okay, so we're getting in here with the little bits of pink. Have we had enough of this plague yet? Are we? There was this song I saw on Instagram. It was really cute. The gal was singing. She was like, "The pandemic isn't over if you're really over, or even though you're over it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, we are over it, aren't we? Even though it's not over." So gross. This part is looking really good over here with that satin medium. Okay, now we need this yellow over here. I need that satin. Sorry, it's gloss. It's not satin, it's gloss. Gloss medium. Give it that gory. Oops, that's too much paint. There we go. Let's mix a little bit of this gloss in with my white. Put that in the middle. Gross, so gross. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then a little bit of that inflammation, right? Where the skin is stretched. It almost feels like a little bit more Nurgly in the back, doesn't it? Okay, and then what else? We wanted a little bit more gross over here. A little bit of a cat hair, a little bit. There's a little bit of that red. Ew. Okay. We're getting there. It's definitely coming together finally, right? Okay, we need that bright orange. Just a little bit right here. This is that rusty orange. I like that a lot, actually. Let's do that. You can make it look like the box. Maybe it used to be kind of a steel box, and it's just rusted over. Oh, I like that. Let's do a silver skull over here. Just a little bit of one. Okay. We need more of this kind of rusty color stuck around stuff. Yes. Let's do it over here too. I'm just kind of hitting the recesses of some of that stuff so it feels more rusted. All over here needs it as well. Let's see what I can do. Ooh, yes. That feels like a little bit of rust, huh? Some in the chain, remember? Oh, let's put some of this stuff. This is our oil wash. I need a synthetic brush for this. We're gonna shake this good. Hopefully. No, don't let me put this into the, oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna just glop this onto that chain. Ooh, it's stinky. It's so stinky, guys. I like that. Now it's starting to blend in a little bit with the background, right? So the background has the same rusted mess, right? I like it. And it's all over my fingers now. Okay. Let's just set that aside for a second. I gotta rinse this off without water. I might have some mineral spirits might work. Okay, that's good enough. Let's take a look at chat. Yeah, if it's alive, it can go in a Nurgle. Okay. Well, we already made it into, well, we could make it into eyeball still. We could do that. Let's do that. It's alive, it could be a Nurgle. What happens if we give it a little, oop, a little pupil. Maybe bigger. Oh, I like it. That's creepy. If it's alive, it can be on a Nurgle. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of weird grossness over here. And it needs more little white, like a little reflection dot in the pupil. Let's see if I can make this happen. Oh yeah. Creepy, creepy, creepy. I feel like this is it's one of those things you could sit and work on for a very long time. Hit these edge highlights a little bit more hard. Yeah, that feels better already. Let's do the edge highlights under here. Ooh, let's add a little green to that. Yeah, that's better. Sorta. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to my green instead of white because it's feeling a little chalky. What happens if I do that? Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's highlight a little bit underneath this. Okay. Yeah, that yellow is good. I like that. That might have been what I should have started with. Okay. All right. Remember where we were going to do the... Yeah, what do you think? Do you like that? Oh, raid incoming? Thank you, Sylvester. Who's it coming from? Everybody get ready. Get ready to spam your emotes because we're supposed to be getting a raid. Oh, here we go. Too Minty Fresh. That's such a cute name. Too Minty Fresh, thank you so much for raiding us. I have paint on my fingers, as you can see. Welcome, everybody. How are you? How was your stream? We're in the process of painting this very modified Nurgle guy. I like your emotes too, Minty Fresh. Those are so cute. We're modest raid, but lovely work on your mini. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, hey, modest raids are raids. I'm very happy to have you. Are your eyes deceiving? Am I doing a Warhammer model? I am. But it is heavily modified. It is heavily, heavily modified, which is actually making it super, super fun. Okay, I need to go back. See this red back here? We need more of that. Thank you so much for the follow, Sylvester21, the thick Cossie. How are you? So cute. I am Banhammer. Hello. So what were you working on, Too Minty Fresher, if you're still there? What were you painting? What kind? Do you guys like to work on Warhammer stuff? Is that why you're here? And yeah, it's not a ton. I don't do them a ton, do I? It doesn't mean I won't. It just means I don't often have them to work on. I don't buy them for myself a lot. Really like that little bit of like inflamed red in there. We need more little vomity colors though. There we go, that's better. I'm definitely getting creative with this. You paint, but not on stream. You're just grinding out some games. Awesome. That's awesome. You just started, Sylvester just started painting a squad of Adeptus Sororitas. Dragon as Xavier. Is that how I say? Dragon as Xavier? Is that how I say your name? Sadly, that's accurate. We've lost a Space Marine or two. He streams games. His cat eats the models. That's awesome. Shoshie's so advanced. The figure's difficulty has to be on hard mode for her to even consider it fun. I feel so called out right now, Lotus. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're gonna share a geckos. We're gonna get out the geckos. Really called out right now by falling Lotus. Whew. Close enough. I'm not picky. Okay, we're gonna get out a gecko. I have African fat-tailed geckos in this lovely vivarium, and every now and then somebody will choose to have me get one out using our channel points. And so let's see who is available. Let's see. I need to get them out more often so they're not as grouchy with me. All right, Biscuit. Looks like it's going to be you today, Biscuit. All right, this is my African fat-tailed ginger Biscuit. She doesn't like the light too much. See her little chubby tail. Squish, 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 squish. See, she does not like the light. But she's such a cutie. She's such a sweetie. Geckos are darn amazing. Yeah, they are. She's like, I'm blinded by the light. Here, let's put her down a little bit lower so you can see her. You're gonna look at my Nurgle, huh? She's like a little dragon. I love her. A little dinosaur. When she's been sitting under the heat lamp like she has been, she feels like a little baby. I know. Squish, 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 squish. She's such a sweetheart. Don't fall off my hand, silly girl. There you go. She's so cute. She's not albino because her eyes aren't like red, but she's amelanistic. That means she's like us. She's like me. She's like pale. There we go. There's Cutie. I'm gonna get out. Peppercorn is my other one. Let's see if Peppercorn wants. She's hiding under a leaf. Let's see. Give me Peppercorn. Peppercorn is actually in a good mood, I can tell. So this is what they look like in the wild. This is Peppercorn. She's a lot more, let me shut the door on that. She's a lot more temperamental than Ginger Biscuit. It's very possible that she was wild caught. I don't know. Look at her tail. Squish, 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 squish. And obviously because she's not amelanistic, the light doesn't bother her nearly as much. See her cute chubby tail. That's how you know that they're storing up their energy and they are healthy. She's going after the pink because she wants more color. Yes. Oh, she's so cute. They kind of have like a little natural little smile. But of course, Peppercorn, she does get a little bit more annoyed with me for being held. She doesn't like to be held as much. Yeah, she's cute. She's my cutie. Are you gonna look at the camera or are you gonna look at me? There we go. There we go. See, it doesn't look like she's smiling a little bit. Flip. Yes, they're so sweet. All right, I'm gonna give you guys back your hide. Come here. Put you over here so that you don't. There we go. I have a, it's not a heat lamp, it's a deep heat projector. It's actually from the UK, it's from Arcadia, and it heats them so nice because they're so much more active with it. All right. We're getting really close to being done with this guy. Look at this gooiness, it's so good. Okay, I need to finish the bubbles on this part. There's like little glowing bubbles. Okay. All right, let's do the smokestacks, and I think I might have to call it after for this one anyway. We've got another one to do in a minute. Let's do some more of this satin on the fleshy parts so that feels more natural. I need more satin, or not satin. Keep calling it satin. Oh, here it is. Gloss. There we go. Gloss varnish from Vallejo. Put some more down in the parts here, and maybe even some on the tentacle a little bit too. That might work. I feel like the tentacle needs to be slightly lighter purple. See what happens when I get it a little bit lighter. I'm going to mix a little bit of the, ooh, that's cool. I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yes. Make it even more purpley pink. Maybe have a little bit more purple down in the recesses of that. Yep. And a little bit more of this red. I mixed the transparent red with that purple just a little bit. I do like that much more. Okay. That seems a little bit better, just a little bit. So on the plumes, what I wanted to do was kind of get a fire thing going. Let's go with my oranges. We're going to start with orange as my base for my fire. We've already got a little bit of red in here. Let's see what happens. Ooh. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll try it. I keep getting, there's like cat hair on the end of my brush. It's so frustrating. Maybe a little bit of yellow on top, and then I'm going to put the yellow on top and then add the orange, and then we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I feel like just that little bit of orangey glow at the base of that is going to look really cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, I can see it. Got to add in the yellow first, and then we can put the orange on top. Because when you try painting transparent, lighter colors over black, it just never works. Okay. I know it's going to be hard to see this at first. You'll see. All right, I'll let that dry. See if I can get that a little bit more bright. The brighter I can get this, the more realistic it's going to look when I put that orange on top. Okay, let's let that dry and see what happens. Hi, Double Fruity. How are you? Hope that you are well. All right, now can I add this orange on top? Is it dried enough? It's drying enough. Okay. Okay. What have you been doing, Double Fruity? Keeping out of trouble? Painting lots, hopefully. All right, so we've got the beginnings of our smoke. Now I need to get in here with that burgundy color. We'll get in here with this burgundy dark color to blend this into the smoke. This is like a little burgundy and a little bit of that dark sienna. And if I paint it, it's okay if I paint it down under the orange, because all right. Now we need a little bit of this red, remember? The red is going to get covered up by a lot of that black. You'll see. Now I need to wet blend this a lot, so I don't have any crunchy lines. Where's my orange? There we go. See, wet blend that in. Just finished work and resting your poor feet. Hope you've had a good day so far. I have. Does anybody else here have seasonal affective disorder? So I do. And so those of you guys who have known me for some time know that I don't function as well in the fall and winter. They're just not my seasons. And I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like fall is coming early this year. Just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going in here with this. This is the black. I've been seeing leaves falling a little bit sooner. I have felt this. I feel the seasons change. Does that make sense? Like I start getting anxiety. I start getting stuff just, you know, the birds are leaving earlier. I don't know. Either I'm going crazy or something is happening a little bit earlier or different this year. Do you guys think so? Yeah, you have it mildly. Yeah, reaction. Mine's not super bad. I mean, it can be. It depends on it really depends on what's going on. But this, you know, this has been a tough year. This has been a tough year in general. So I feel like, there we go. See how I'm kind of blotting that smoke on there? So that way. So yeah, I'm just trying to get ready for the winter because I'm not ready. Just that little bit of smoke. It's shiny because I use satin, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Now I've got a little bitty. I need a very thin liner brush. I'm going to try to come in here and dark line some spots that I feel like really, really need it. See, these little rivets, every one of them needs to be dark lined. Have you taken anything for it? They say St. John's wort. I haven't tried St. John's wort in a long time. What works best for me is I have a light box. And I need to probably start using my light box early this year. And exercising. I did buy a treadmill, so I have no excuse. I have no excuse for not getting on top of it. See, that's better. Barden Breakfast, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I like that name, Barden Breakfast, like bed and breakfast. Okay, I'm going back in and I'm dark lining my chain here. That's already looking better. This is why I might come back in still and use that oil wash, because it's just gonna make everything look, it's gonna pop. Let me get the, okay, let me try the oil wash now. I think we're time. We're ready. Let's use a little bit. I don't have a little cup or anything. This is really, really good color. Let's see if I have a little jar. I do. I have a jar. We can do something with this. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit of this green in here. Oop, there. That's probably good enough. Just a little bit of green. I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to need a synthetic brush. Here we go. Nope. I need a synthetic brush that has not been destroyed. There we go. In the winter where my folks live, the sun rises after 9 a.m. and is set by 3 p.m. Whoa, Double Fruity, what part of the world do your parents live in? Is that like in like Sweden? Oil's hype. I know, this is Oil's hype. Let's use some brown. Let's use some brown. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's take a little bit of that Van Dyke brown. Technically, it's not Van Dyke brown. It's burnt umber. Okay. I got these from Kirill Kanaev. He's a painter who is very famous. He's awesome. Sounds like you're fully equipped for the darker part of the year. I try. Okay, there we go. We got a little white spirits in the bottom. Real Holy Geek, how are you? All right, there we go. See, now I'm gonna mix that white spirits with those two oil colors. I'm getting a real greasy brown color. It's a real greasy brown. I think we need to add some black to it or some blue. Let's add a little black. Yay, reaction. Thank you for the follow. You've been enjoying painting with olives. I know, it just got Bob. Actually, the guy who said Van Dyke Brown, he is the guy who inspired Bob Ross. If you look him up, I cannot remember his name. Let's just use that. That might be too much black. Let's try it. But I used to watch all those. I used to watch Bob Ross and the other guy who Bob Ross was inspired from. Okay, yeah, that black is making it real good and dirty, muddy, gross. Oopsie. This is a real grease color. I got a piece of acrylic paint in there. See. All right, I think it needs a little blue. You can see this is a grease color. Was he Russian? The Italian fellow? No, what was he? I think he was Dutch. I think he might have been Dutch. Van Dyke Brown. All right. And I'm using a German accent. It's so bad. All right, let's try. Ooh, I like that. It's just touch a few little spots. Just where we need some darkness. Right? For some contrast. Well, I like that on that chain. Do some on this hook. It really looks good on the metal that's already there. All right, a little bit more. I like it. It's very good for shading for sure. Because it kind of does that capillary action where it just goes kind of into the crevices and really cool. Let's do the feet. Ooh, I like that on the feet a lot. Okay, I'm very happy with how he's starting to nurgle up. Is that a word? Nurgle up? Nurglify. I like this darkness that is making him feel corrupt. Don't you think? Oh, I love him. Wow. Okay. Yes. Get that flag a little bit corrupted. Heh. Do some up here. All right. I love him. What do you guys think? put some more into the ground right here. Okay. This is feeling really very close to being done. I just put my brush in the water. Dang it. Don't put your oil brush in the water. You'll just get little blobs of oil floating on the top of your water. Okay, that's good enough. Let's do one last thing. I want to use the satin paint of black on his little, what you call it, and that makes, hopefully it will make it look finished and polished. It's already looking very cool. Robosh, are you happy with this? Let's see. Reaction says, so this guy was part of a normal army you're collecting or just for funsies? So what happened was, this is what happened. I wanted to enter Golden Demon for 2020. And as you know, the US Adepticon, it didn't end up happening. Oh, that's actually got water on it. I can do that. Okay. So it didn't happen because COVID got canceled. But I had these very cool sculpts and I wanted to finish them. Do you guys see anything else that I could finish? Is there anything? I see a, wait, do I see a cat hair on there? That dread makes me moist. That's good. I love it. Okay. I kind of like this oily, greasy smoke coming out the back of him. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Which one, you guys, are you more interested in me painting? Now, all three of these are Chaos Nurgle. This one just, Ravenheart, the 430. Thank you for the follow. You love the splooches of gunk on the ground like he's leaking oil. Yes, exactly, Mauser Schmool. He's just leaking. We need to put some more. We've got this one paint. Where is it? It's like vomit. This would be perfect. We could put a little bit of that on the ground too. Just can't have too much vomit when it comes to nothing loyal. So here's the thing. This was a Tzeentch guy that got corrupted by Nurgle. That's what I love about this. It's so cool. And all he has on this one side is a hook. It's just a little hook. I feel like this one's going to be easier to paint for me now that I've got this one done. I think I'm going to get my groove. Okay, where were we? We were going to put some vomit on the bottom of this. If it's Nurgle, you can't go wrong, right? Let's see. Yeah, I love it. These little puddles of gross, right? Puddles of sick. Oh, that looks great. It actually did. Do you see how it separated because of the oil paint on it? I love it. Okay, let's get a new Nurgle guy started. I'm gonna set this one aside so he can dry a little bit. I love him. He looks very grim and dark. All right, wait. This one is the one I wanted to do next. All right, so he has the fly on his flag. Uh-oh. Did we already get some schmutz on him? A little bit, just a little bit. Let's paint that first. Let's do this black first. Paint that all black so I can get all of the contrasts first instead of having to paint it down later. That was my problem, was we did all this painting down and it was such a hassle. So now we're going to paint it down first. I need more water. There we go. Getting all the crevices now. So, undercarriage. Yes, thank you. Undercarriage. Question. What was my question? I have a question about Tzeentch. If you were going to paint a Nurglified Tzeentch model, how would you paint the Tzeentch part of it so that it looks like it's been Nurgled? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So what, should I go and look at Tzeentch models first and then kind of Nurgle it later? Do you think that's a good idea? I don't know what, I also don't know the, I mean, I'm sure like Chaos can corrupt itself, obviously, so there's shouldn't be too much conflict with having a Tzeentch that went Nurgle. Let's get that undercarriage. Get all that undercarriage. There we go. This is going to make everything so much easier. So much easier. Like Nurgle gifts having been slowly. Yes, exactly, been panzered. So, but I have to go look up Tzeentch stuff to make sure that I do it right. Yeah, it's already, you can already see how much it pops by just having that undercarriage painted black to start. I should have done that from the beginning. Find a way to show the blue changing to green if you can. Okay, I like that idea. I like that. I could do that. I would say it would be, yeah, so let's find some Tzeentch models to go from. Just gonna get this whole undercarriage painted first. Get this nice and covered. It was funny the other day, somebody commented on my Facebook post, and they were saying that it bothered them that I had what he thought was one Tzeentch model and two Nurgle, when it's actually three Nurgle models and one previously Tzeentch. I like that. Okay. So we've got the whole, I think the whole front panel, the front Tzeentch, that should be all like it's blue turning color, right? I think so. Let's get a little bit of that back there too. Just get it dark. Okay, I think I'm almost good. I need to get these little tubes, all these little pipes. Yep. And then we're going to go look up some Tzeentch examples and see what I can find. Okay. One more thing. I see some others. The smokestacks can be black as well. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Tzeentch models and see. Let's look up a Tzeentch Dreadnought and see what I can find. If I can find something like that. I forgot down in here. Okay, let's take a peek. I'm gonna just do a little Google real quick. This is what we always do. We always look up our examples here. Tzeentch Dreadnought. I always spell Tzeentch wrong. I missed the two E's. There we go. N-T-C-H. Dreadnought. O-U-G-H-T. There we go. Dup, dup, dup. Let's see what I can find. And of course my internet is slow. Oh, okay. Let's see. Image search. I'm finding there's a lot of blue. All right. Here's one. This is one that looks like it. So the blue that I'm finding looks very, oh wait, there we go. Okay, I found something good. Whew, okay, so it's a blue and he has a lot of gold too. But we need to make that gold look like it's tainted and tarnished. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. This is definitely hard mode. I'm gonna put this blue down. This is like just a blue. I need a blue-green because of Tzeentch kind of has that turquoise stuff going on sometimes. Looks like all the... Yep, okay. And let's just go with it. Let's just run with it. Oh, and the flag. What can we do? This is gonna be tricky, guys. Oh my gosh. All right, this is what I'm gonna attempt to do. I'm gonna put this blue down. We're just gonna paint it on, and then we're gonna Nurgle it up in a minute. I'm painting over the. Oh, see how it kind of fades out. We might work with that. Let's do a little wet blending with the Nurgle green. Ooh. We need more whitish color. There we go. We're gonna just fade that in. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I love it. We're gonna put some more turquoise back in here. Wet blend that. I love that already. This would be a great one to paint entirely in oils if you ask me. Let's add some more of this barf color kind of green. This is a wet blended. This has got to be a wet blended for sure. What do you think? That's awesome. Yes, so kitbashed corpse, let me tell you, the guy who, oh wait, you aren't even looking. I didn't even show you. Look. Okay, so the guy who kitbashed this, he is one of the sculptors for Privateer Press. He sculpts for Privateer Press, but he did this a long time ago when he did a lot of freelance, and he did this for himself. No undercoats, just a buildup of layers. This is kind of my undercoat. Does that make sense? So we've got this green that's sort of already in there, but we're trying to show the transition from Tzeentch to Nurgle. So that's why I think it's best if we sort of lay this in. We can add some more later too. I really like that barf color on there. Move in camera range. Okay, am I in camera range now? There we go. Seems like Tzeentch blue would fade, erode, but the gold metallic accents might not so much, possibly. Oh, undercoat is religion. That's okay. We're just skipping a lot of things because we're fast and impatient. Right? See, we're gonna muddy up a lot of this into this Nurgle color. Let's add a little yellow on here too. Ooh, that's too pastel. Let's add a little bit of this. It's gonna end up being a undercoat of sorts. I like this. I like how this is going. Advanced, and you know what you're doing, you mean? Yes, but I am also very, very famous for being extremely impatient. That's kind of why I paint this way. I'm not gonna sit there and tick. I'll be bored too quick. Okay, let's get some more of this green. Plus, okay, so my favorite color is finished, right? Finished, not perfect is my motto. Okay, wait. Where's my other Nurgle guy? So I'm getting away a little bit from that yellowy. Here's my other guy. We need more of this limey green here. This bright yellow. I'm going to add a little bit of this into my green to just pop that a bit. Oh yeah. All of this is going to be that kind of color too. This slime, this sort of slime lava that's down here. Is there a planet Nurgle? Does anybody know? See, we can add a little bit of this. Paint it all together and you'll be a lot more, get some more of that bubbly. Okay, and now, oh yeah, that was what it needed. It needs more yellow green because Nurgle is more of that yellow green. The Eye of Terror. Yes, I'm going to wait for that to dry. I like that idea though. There is a Nurgle garden. Ooh, that sounds creepy and gross. That was what you're thinking. A Tzeentch heretic who converted to Nurgle. The only occurrence of blue pestilence would be pneumonia with its bluish skin. Yes. I love it. I love it. Let's add a little bit more white to this so oh, there we go. That's better. I feel like I've been mixing the wrong colors. There we go. Let's add a little, no, let's just keep it. More of that rotted green. Shall we just keep most of the, we'll keep some of this turquoise back here. Yeah, there we go. Just like hints of it every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, he used to be a Tzeentch. So I don't know a lot about Dreadnaughts. Is a Dreadnaught like a sentient robot? Is there like a guy in there? Or is he like, or is it just like a mechanical, like a mech? Because I don't know how he would convert if, how would he convert if he's not a dude, right? Oh, I messed this up. Do you see that little grate? Let me see if I can clean that out. Hold on. See if I can clean out the paint. I'm just flooding it with water and then I'm mopping it back up with my brush. There we go. It's coming out. Okay, good. Because I don't want that to be green. This is the downside of painting too fast is you paint over too much. Let's do a little black in here, in there. Okay, we're getting our base coats good. This would be my quote-unquote undercoat, right? I'm going to add a little black to this to make it more dirty. There we go. There's another eyeball under here. I love it. The guy who kitbashed this did such a good job. Brian Dugas. Okay, so mortally injured space marines are put in there to continue fight after death. That's right. Now I remember. Yeah. They're like, they're considered like big heroes though, aren't they? They're like, they don't ever get to, they don't get to die. Fatally wounded Marines are placed in a sarcophagus inside the Dread. Oh, that's, wait. Where's he? That's this guy. He's in his little sarcophagus. I love it. Oh. He's got like one eyeball he can look out at. He's pretty mangled. But I guess he's good enough for Nurgle. Eee, that's so creepy, isn't it? When you think about it. Chaos get Dreadnaughts possessed by demons, as well as the ancient half-dead Space Marines. So I used to be a Crix player in War Machine. Do you guys remember? Has anybody ever played War Machine? So Crix had all kinds of stuff like this. They were really kind of creepy too, half alive stuff as well. So, well, undead, a lot of undead with Crix. That's what I would have called it. All right, let's just get a little bit in there. All right, I'm gonna get I know, kitbashed, right? Oh, I hated Khador. No offense, but oh, they kicked my ass all of the freaking time. My husband played Khador when in Mark II or Mark 1, and he kicked my butt all the time. All right, now I'm gonna do with some of this dark burgundy. We're gonna get in here and paint the ground, just like we did before. We paint all this. You're a Blood Bowl fan? Nice. Yeah, War Machine was my first war game ever, so I always have a little soft spot. But it did kind of go down the drain, didn't it? Oh. We don't know what will ever happen, if Privateer Press will recover, or if they're just going to go on to other kinds of games instead. We'd have to get some new developers and stuff, probably. I don't know. After War Machine added, what was the name of that? Like the Hot Topic faction? I can never remember the name of it. I was done. I was like, can't you just do better with the stuff you're already doing? You know? We need something more metal for this this guy. He's a Zinch. Hold on, let's find something a little bit more intense music. This is why we need more music, guys. Let's see. Motorcycle Japanese music. Here we go. This is sort of works. They invested in a futurist. Oh, War Machine in space. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It's so funny. Warcaster. Interesting. So it's like magic, but it's like magic, but in space. So Eldar, right? But meanwhile, Warhammer comes back like in full force, starts investing in its community again, and everybody's like, bye. You don't know, you're not playing it? Yeah, I don't know either. All right. I'm letting this other stuff dry because it's drying pretty quick, but that's why I'm moving around the model on the base here. This is with the burgundy. There we go. This is the part that's not the most interesting, but it's going to really help set everything off with the colors. I start with the burgundy and then I'm going to add that like rusty color later. Here we go. I probably shouldn't be using one of my good brushes on the base either. There we go. It is 4:30. I think we're going to cut out at 5 o'clock, so we got another about a half an hour. We'll see what happens. Oh, trying not to get base color too much. I'm going to go back over that with the green. All right, there we go. Got some of that painted now. Go in here with my green and see if I can't touch up. Oh, you know what? That makes a good color. It looks kind of Nurgly by itself. Red and green make a brown. All right. Okay, now let's do this green down in here. More Nurgle goo. And then what I'll do is I will add some of this bright green in there and just kind of stir that in there for glow. So perfect. Okay. Our Zinch guy is pretty much almost done. So he usually has like a bright gold, right? How can we Nurglify it? Maybe we should start with the gold and then see what we can do to it. 40K is going digital with all the variety show it's coming up with. Have you seen the Astaris on YouTube? I haven't. That's interesting. Huh. So many things are going digital now, aren't they? That's interesting. That's a bummer. Okay, so I think if I want to Nurglify this gold, let me look at my Zinch models one more time. It is gold. It is like ultramarines, but Zinch. Okay, so let's do this rich gold and try. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can corrupt it. Corrupt the gold. We can maybe go into copper with it. We'll see. Let's see what happens. This is gonna freak people out. I think they're gonna get upset. They don't like things to be too confusing. Okay. Like I said, we'll start out with the nice, and we'll corrupt it. Astartes is a digital animation series. Okay, I have heard of that, and I've heard it's really good too. I want to see it. Okay, let's see if we can add some of this brown to the edges here. Maybe this will make it feel like the metal is gold doesn't tarnish, kind of like what you're saying. What happens if we add a little bit though here and there? We could dirty it. We could always add grease. You should. It's excellent. It's only about 10 minutes of your time. I will watch it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Add some of this brown. It feels like it's a little bit corrupted looking. We might have to go in there with the kind of the oily look. But this isn't normal, right? It's Nurgle tarnish, you're right. Watching that was one of the things that brought you back to the hobby after 30 years away. Oh, that's cool. His name is Sayama Pederin, and in my eyes, he set the bar for the future fan-based series. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. You're square to tarnish gold. Hi, Balrogus. How are you? We're trying to figure out how to tarnish gold so we can create a corrupted Zinch Nurgle dude. He used to be Zinch, and now he's more Nurgle. He's Nurglified. This is fun though. I'm really enjoying this. Let's do the wash of the oils. Let's do the gross. Let's do that. All right, where's my old crappy brush? Crappy brush. This one. Okay. Ah. We'll like that a lot. I love it. That tarnished it, didn't it? Let's just put little dots of this all around I like that a lot. It feels it feels more Nurgle-y now, right? I do like the oils. Like I said before, this is the kind of guy I think that would look good almost entirely in oils. Just love that blob of. Let's do some more down here. Just touch it, and then spread it. Spread it like a plague. I need more up here. Ooh, I like that. Now, this is going to take a while to dry because it's oils, but we might be able to hit it with a hairdryer a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just switch to something else, because that way that we can leave the oils to dry forever. Actually, oils don't dry, they oxidize. So it's just starting to oxidize where I painted real thin. So we'll hopefully get that sooner, not later. All right, let me put my glass back on. How about that? It's looking good. Hit it with the Mojave Desert. Mojave Desert, is that a color? That's a good idea though. What if you painted it like the demon that piloted it before it had been killed and replaced with the Nurgle one, and the corruption is spreading out from the center where it would be entombed? I don't know what a demon looks like, but I like the idea. I like the story behind that. I need to know what Mojave Desert is. I think. Hi, Jinx. How are you? I got Ushabti bone. It's super hot in California right now. Oh, yeah. Hit it with the Mojave Desert. I get it. That's funny. Speaking of oils, let's get in here with this good stuff. This is an oil wash. We're going to put this on the base. This is a time-consuming model. All right, there's some. This is all this is thinned down oil paint, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think you need to buy this. Zinch is, oh, okay. Yeah, I can't spell Zinch either. We're gonna thin this down some more with there. Ooh, I like how it drips. Drips off the side. Can we put a little bit? Nope, we'll just wait. We'll paint that some more. It's supposed to be like a rusty look. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love that. I've kind of pooled around. Okay. I need more oil. Okay, so that's looking cool as hell right now. Look at how dark that is. It's already drying nice. Very contrasted. Okay. Let's just set that down. We're gonna not rinse this, but just wipe it. Wipe the almighty white. Twitch makes your phone overheat. Oh no. Yes, Twitch uses a lot of power, right? Okay, what's next? Let me take a look at this flag, because I need to look at Nurgle flags. Oh, you know what? Maybe purple. Well, we could make it. He's had time to put up actual Nurgle flags, so we're gonna make that a real A real Nurgle flag. Let's see if I can't find something. With the actual Nurgle-ness. Oh, there we go. We got that rusted. I like the idea of making this metal with rust. I like that a lot, actually. Let's do the purples as the flag. Hold on, where's my purples? Here it is. So I started my flags with this kind of red-violet from Vallejo. And so the reason why this Nurgle scheme looks nice together, that is way too much purple, is because purple, orange, and green are triadic. They're secondary colors. All of them are secondary colors. So like red, blue, and yellow are primary colors. So this is secondary color. These are all secondary colors, and they all look good together when you paint them. Even when your green is vomit colored. Okay, let's get this little baby flag back here. Cool. Flip it. It does drain the battery. It does. Okay. But I appreciate you being here, Jinx. Even though your battery is draining. Let's go ahead and paint this flag as well. Oopsie. Okay. I like this because I feel like it does look like a Nurgle corrupted Tzeentch model. It's getting there anyway. I think he sculpted this flag and everything. I can't tell. So Brian Dugas, like I said, he was one of Privateer Press's sculptors. And he did this back in 2006. And he had these, and he's like, you know, I'm just going to sell them. And I was like, gimme! I was hoping to do them for Golden Demon. But unfortunately, Golden Demon didn't happen in the United States. And I just wanted to get them done. Uh-oh, I made a little blurb. Just wanted to get them done. And I knew people would enjoy them too, because they're really cool looking. And maybe give you ideas for your own kitbashed Dreadnaughts. Plus, so it was funny because somebody's like, is Shoshie actually painting Warhammer? Not only am I painting Warhammer, I'm painting a robot from, well, not a robot, but a Dreadnaught. You guys, I hardly ever paint non-organic. Well, technically, I think that Nurgle counts as organic. Right? I think Nurgle would approve anyway. All right, there's the first layer of purple. The next layer of purple is going to be this lighter color. So we're going to come in here and just blend this in. And wet blend it. Ooh, that's too much water. Too much water. There we go. Like that. try to get this into a lighter purple. And like I said, I'm just wet blending things in. There we go. And let it dry. There. And I can let that darker purple kind of be the shadow. Happy Wednesday, Luminous. How are you? Hope everything is good. We're painting a Tzeentch model that converted to Nurgle. And so now he's a happy, crazy Nurgle. Hold on, I need more of this. This is one of those goblin green colors that's just so good. How are you, Luminous? You're on here late. I haven't usually seen you this late. There we go. Oopsie. Can you see how I'm adding that? So that gets a little bit of a bubble, literally. Cool. Let's flip it around. There we go. Okay. I'll leave that to dry. Now things are really dry. You can see there's not as much wet. Let's see if we can hit this with a little bit of a lighter green color. Let's see. So I kind of got a little bit of this Shoshie bone. Now maybe I can kind of do a little edge highlighting here. See what happens. See if it helps any. Oh, I think it is. Kind of highlight underneath some of these little craters too. Oh, I like it. There, see, we're getting that edge. I really want to be careful not to get any oil on it, because oil and water don't mix, and it's going to be real difficult to highlight that. Starting to get there. All right. Like I said, I want to get that looking sort of decayed and Nurgle-y. I'm doing some overbrushing. And the cool thing, like I said, Nurgle, what's great about Nurgle is it just needs to look like some sort of hybrid of flesh and real. Flesh and metal, sorry. What am I saying? Okay. Now, I want to note, there's only 30-some people, maybe almost 40 people watching. Do you guys want me to keep painting this? Or do you want me to paint something else next time? Because I want to paint what you guys are interested in. And we can always go to something else. But I am enjoying this. It is very different from what I normally do. That's for sure. Okay. He's looking really cool. I think I need to put some of this brown in here. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of heat. I don't know what it is. Like a... We'll just put it in there and hope that that's going to be the right color. And then same thing over here. This is that 10 bits color that you guys like. We're going to rust this up in a minute. Rust it up. It already looks good because of the underpainting we've already done with the black. I love it. Let's do just a tiny bit of gold like here and here, and that way it feels like maybe it had a little bit of zinchness to it. You guys like that? You love to see these finished? I'm good with you painting whatever. It's not like we get to watch you paint Warhammer often. That's true. I prefer other things, but at the same time, I'm learning new techniques right now. So I feel like maybe we should paint something different, because this guy is really not going to be that much different from the other guy. This could be Chaos turned Nurgle. I mean, I think it's probably best to just be Nurgle. But I'm loving him. That is looking super cool. Let's go ahead and add the little gummies here. I'm going to add a little bit more burgundy. Let's do burgundy first. I think we'll do something else next time, and I'm not sure what. Maybe Kingdom Death. We haven't painted a Kingdom Death model in a little bit, and I know lots of people love that. I have people that in the Kingdom Death fandom that specifically only come when I'm painting Kingdom Death. It's funny. All right, let's figure out here. Let's do a little bit of this Nurgle flesh into this. Oh, I like him. He's got a lot of personality. Let's do more fleshy bits over here. Where else? Where else? Over down here. Need to make it darker. More of that burgundy color, actually. It's so cool to like sit here and just to look for all of the detail. I mean, he sat and did all of this detail for us to like really, it's just you allow so much creativity when you've got this much, you know. Oh my gosh, there's another eyeball down here. We might make that into like a little Zinch Nurgle hybrid eyeball. Some of the oils on this are definitely beating up the paint a little bit, so I got to be careful. Okay. Lots of fleshy bits back here. Let's do a little bit more burgundy. Nurgly gifts. There we go. I forgot this bit back down here. Can you imagine if these were sold in stores? How cool that would be. Okay. Let's do some more kind of Nurgle-esque. Love it. Okay, rinse my brush. I need to do more Timbits up here. I think that that Brian, the guy who originally did this, he's gonna love these. He's gonna love how they look. I gotta credit him when I take the final photos too. Kitbashed by Brian Dugas. All right, that's awesome. Look how fast we I mean, just even that little bit. Now I can come in here with this Timbits color and sort of overbrush over that black, and it's boom, it's like there, which I love that because it's so much faster than what I was doing in the other thing. So much faster. And we can get in there with some more silver later. But I like that. Okay, and then yeah, let's use some of this dark silver. This is from the Dark Star. This is from the Dark Star models that, or company, sorry, Dark Star company that Lamuna sent me these. Okay. All of the little pipes need to be silver. All those little silver pipes. Am I on cam? There, make sure I'm on cam. That is so much faster to paint. Okay, let's get this. The back is not as much fun. I have to say that. The back is a little bit more blah. That was my biggest downfall. There's other painters out there that are real funny. They're like really well-known professional painters. And I'm pretty sure they don't always paint the backs of their minis. I just found that to be interesting. Guess you photograph it and do what you gotta do and be done with it, right? Make that money. All right, there we go. That's so much better. Now we can paint this little, yes. Starting to look like a Nurgle. Now, so we had that bright color. Remember, we take this lighter one on the top of these bubbles. And then we can either just leave it like this or glaze it back over with this. Yeah, I love that. I think I'll glaze it with the gloss varnish is what's going to happen. All right, I think our music is over. If you prefer, let's see. Let me check here. Yep, my music is almost, there we go. Got a new song. All right, do you think I should adjust the blue at all a little bit? Maybe a little bit more blue some places? It feels like, let's add a little bit more blue in some other spots. Like it faded here. What do you think? Zinch Nurgle. Okay. So all of this is dry, but it's really shiny. So we have to dirty it up a lot. I've got a couple things. I think I'm going to do this wash again. Not this brush, different brush. There we go. Okay. Let's see what happens when I just dunk this. And I'm going to put something else on this too, because I feel like that's not enough. That certainly rusts things up a lot, but not perfect. I like it. So when I get done with this kind of oil wash of rust, I'm gonna take some of my weathering powder. Where is it? Glasses. Whoa. There it is. I've got some of this rust brown from Secret Weapon. I'm gonna try seeing what. Ooh, that is rusty for sure. I'm gonna see what happens when I just use this with a dry brush. It's already got the oil on it. And if we just kind of, ooh, yes. Just tap that on some spots for rust. And I'm guessing that it's gonna dry kind of cool. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. Get some rust back there too. Oops, more over here. And my thinking is that after this dries that I'll add some black or some soot. Do I ever do stuff like diorama building? I haven't done a diorama on stream. Have I? I don't think I have. But I do scenic basing sometimes on stream. It's just that diorama building is really, it's technical, and it's also, the way I do stuff is so haphazard. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so kind of mishmash with everything. Like even now, even with this, I mean, I'm kind of like throwing stuff around. We need to get some teeth on here. Let me see if I've got, let's use this brush. But I like the idea of it, but I just don't know if I'd ever really be very good at it, Mars Cat, as far as on stream. Love those teeth. I do have, like I said, I do have some scenic bases that I have coming that I'm going to start working on stream. So that, I mean, that's the closest thing I get to dioramas. It's just, dioramas in general are really hard and time consuming. And part of the reason why I don't do them is I'm a commission painter, right? That's my full-time job. And a lot of people don't commission dioramas, which makes sense because they're just insanely expensive. I've had one diorama commissioned to me in the last 2 years, and it was a lot. It was expensive for that guy. I love those teeth. He needed those teeth really bad. All right, so if I make his eye Nurgly, what do we do? How do we make this a Nurgle die? Because it's no longer a Tzeentch eye. Tzeentch wouldn't tolerate this stuff. Nope. Okay, there's a little tooth sticking out of here. There's more teeth. I love it. There's oil on that one bit, so I have to wait till that completely dries before I can mess with it. Oh, this little skull. There's bones hanging. There's a whole bunch of little bones. All right. This powder stuff did not work. It did not work how I wanted it to. That's okay. We'll just dust some of that off. And then we'll add an oil wash. We'll add some black or something to it. That grease wash that I've got is probably going to work. Here, let's try that. Let's just touch and see what happens. Yeah, that works great. Okay. And I used the wrong brush. Rawr! No, this was my good brush. Let's see if I can get that out. Probably not. Hey, Shoshie, did you ever do... Okay, so the way your mishmash painting is amazing. I appreciate it. You're so nice, Mars Cat. Well, that's what this is mishmash. For sure. I need to make these teeth a little bit more on the yellowy side. Maybe if we make them a little bit greeny? I don't know. There we go. Just a little bit on the green. That makes them feel more integrated. Wow. Okay, I gotta look up the Nurgle eye. Oh, and I was gonna make this up here, metal, and then add some rust to it. The Nurgle fly. Okay. Gotta add a lot more silver to that part. All right. Now I can go in here with my purple and pick up there we go. There's a lot to do yet. My goodness. Let's do some silver down here. Okay. Good. Now, let's do a little bit of dry brushing into this undercarriage. That didn't work at all. That silver, whatever I did, it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to fix all of that. That's okay. Sometimes you try stuff, it doesn't work, but then you redo it and it looks better. Take a look at them together. What do you guys think? Wow. You can see this is much more finished, and this one will look a lot better once I get closer to being done with it too. This one is way closer to being done. I think I'm going to go in and add some more of those purple pinks and stuff like I had before. Let's do some of that transparent. Right? Transparent. That's better. More purples too. I think there was definitely, oh yeah, there we go. That feels better with that, just that little bit of purple. Kind of makes it feel a little bit like it's undead or diseased or something, bruised. Yeah. Just a little bit of purple. Add a little bit more of that red too. All right. We are almost to the end of our show. Whew. I probably want to find a place to stop before I push it to the edge, right? Let's do a little bit of highlighting on the edge of this. That's good. Okay. Did you guys enjoy this? Let me see some emotes. I kind of don't feel as confident, you know, like with this kind of model, but I did have a lot of fun and I want to make sure you guys had fun. So let me see some emotes and see what you think. I'm going to keep working on this once we're done. And we're going to probably auction these off in the blind auction. Definitely this guy for sure. He looks really cool. I'm going to work on him some more, and then the third guy as well. Let's see who is on for us. Yeah, you like them, Aramox? I appreciate that. Like I said, it's not my comfort zone. So, but it's always good to get out of your comfort zone, right? Okay, let's see who is on. Let's see. Studio J. We're going to raid Studio J. He's already also painting Warhammer. He's got like a lot of people watching him. Go ahead and punch that raid button right now. We're going to find... Let's see here. There we go. Why isn't my thing working? Oh well. My end music is not working. I don't... There we go. Finally. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you will be back Friday for Whip Trip Friday, and we will be probably painting something else. So I will see you guys then. Go ahead and punch that raid button, and we're gonna join Studio J7. See if I can do this. There we go.